Hey lads, what's going on? It is once again that time of year where the wipe is just approaching, much like Christmas Eve and New Year's is approaching, and it is a very exciting time to be a Tarkov player. So I just said I'd throw together this quick video just to let you guys know what you guys can expect from the next wipe that we're going to get in Tarkov. Now, I know a lot of people took a break from Tarkov last wipe, kind of myself included, for like the last month plus. I haven't really been playing Tarkov at all because I'm trying to cleanse my palate a little bit, okay? Because I played Tarkov a lot, and you know, I just wanted to take a little break so that when the Tarkov wipes, I can come back, I can be super excited to play again and really enjoy it again. A lot of people for some reason force themselves to play Tarkov a little bit too much, and you will find that, you know, a lot of those people get burnt out, they'll get really salty with the game and they won't really want to play it. So I wanted to make sure that I took a decent break so that I'm all nice and refreshed when I get back and I'm really into playing it again. So this is a good wipe for you guys to come back. That is the first thing I want to say. If you're somebody who maybe didn't play the last wipe, or you've missed like the last two and you've just kind of been keeping up with it on YouTube and Twitch, because I know a lot of people have been doing that, I would recommend that you come back for this wipe, mostly because we're getting Streets of Tarkov, which is kind of bar none one of the most hype things that we're going to get as far as EFT like goes. Like as long as this development goes, Streets of Tarkov has kind of been the pinnacle of like hype and the best map that we're going to get for the game. For me, I didn't really like Lighthouse that much. Like, it's a cool map, don't get me wrong. I think Lighthouse is a great map, but for me, I didn't really like it that much. So for me, I'm hoping Streets of Tarkov is going to be like, you know, for everybody who loved Lighthouse, I'm hoping it's going to be my Lighthouse. You know what I mean? And I think the map is going to be dope. There is going to be new mechanics on the map as far as like opening doors and all that kind of stuff. I know we're not getting that immediately, but down the road, you know, we'll be able to, you know, get that stuff from the devs, and, you know, we'll have to do like special puzzles and stuff to open like certain doors in different parts of the maps and things like that. There's going to be some very exciting things in Streets. Not only the loot, but also the scab bosses. You know, you've got the APC going around. I know we're not getting that straight away. There's going to be a lot of really cool secrets that we can find on there, I'm sure. And I'm just excited to get into a brand new map that we haven't really seen anything of, and go in, deep dive, explore it, and kind of learn like what's good, what's bad, you know, where are the good loot spots, where's the good PvP spots and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. So if for anything else, lads, one major reason to come back this wipe is going to be for Streets of Tarkov, okay? So come back, at least check it out. You know, play the wipe for a couple of days. If you're still not into it, then fine, leave it, come back next wipe. Guys, Lightkeeper and the new scab boss that is more than likely going to be on Lighthouse Zaraki. As far as Lightkeeper being an in-raid trader, I don't think we're getting that functionality, but I think maybe for now, Lightkeeper might be added to the main menu where the traders are, possibly. I think BSG have kind of said that like the in-game traders or in-raid traders aren't ready yet. Maybe it'll be a surprise, maybe they will be ready, but if he's not, then there is a chance that we might get him added to the trader screen once you've maybe completed some quests. This is kind of a weird thing where nobody's really sure, so I guess we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. Also, lads, we're more than likely going to be getting trader changes and quest changes. So when I say trader changes, I'm saying things are probably going to be shuffled around on the traders. We're probably going to have different things that unlock at different levels. We're probably going to have some certain ammo types that are going to be removed from the traders that we're not going to be able to get anymore, i.e. BP. I think BP ammo is probably very likely going to be removed from the traders this wipe around, and maybe there's going to be some other ammo changes and maybe removals and additions, but we kind of see this wipe to wipe. Oftentimes we'll get new items in the trader screen. We'll think it's new items, but actually they just have like new and updated icons and stuff. We're also going to have, of course, new guns. So Nikita showed a picture earlier on Twitter of the AUG. There's also talk that we're going to be getting the Honey Badger this wipe. And then as far as other guns are concerned, lads, there has been such a slew of this is coming, that's coming, this is in development, this is coming this wipe, this may be coming in this wipe, this may be coming in a later patch, this may be blah blah blah. Guys, I could go to the wiki right now and list off 20,000 guns that might be coming this wipe. I don't know. Nothing is really super confirmed, but what I can tell you is with a wipe that's going to be this big, that is including a map, that's including trader changes, quest changes, new hideout stuff, all that other kind of crap, we're going to be getting a bunch of new guns, very likely. And we're probably also going to be getting some attachments for older guns, and we're probably also going to be getting some new ammo types and different types of bullets for guns that have already existed in Tarkov. So there's going to be a lot of new stuff on the traders. Then as far as the quest changes are concerned, I think that we're going to get a shuffle around of maybe the questing order, because the quest order in Tarkov has kind of been the same for ages, and I hope this wipe they change it. And what I mean by that is that instead of having to get, you know, mechanic to X level, or, you know, have to get ragman to X level in order to do these certain quests, like maybe it'll just all be unlocked at the start and we can kind of choose what quests we want to do first. That would be really nice. I think that might be, you know, maybe I'm kind of hoping for a little bit too much on that. But I also think that, you know, maybe we will get something like that, which will make the wipe a lot more fun because it'll let us kind of do what we want when we want and kind of not have to go do fucking pocket watch and go do blah, 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 you know, go, plant Peacekeeper's SV98 and his thing down at the beach on shoreline, blah, blah, blah. You know, it'd be really nice to kind of have the freedom to do the quest in whatever order we want. That would be dope. That's kind of one thing I'm speculating might happen, so that's exciting. Also, we're finally getting new hideout stuff. The only thing that we know is coming in the hideout is going to be the gym. So what's the gym going to do? Gym is obviously going to be primarily for training strength. But what we also don't know is the gym going to be for training, you know, can we also earn like endurance? Can we get health skill upgrades from this? Are there any other soft skills that are going to also be affected by the gym? Which is entirely possible, because if it's one thing that I kind of hate in EFT right now, it's the fact that endurance and strength takes so goddamn long to level. And it pisses off a lot of people too, because those soft skills are among the most overpowered skills in the game. They make such an unbelievably huge difference when it comes to PvP, when it comes to moving around the terrain, when it comes to being able to reposition and you're looking at your stamina bar. These are very, very important skills. So I'm hoping that gym also, you know, affects other soft skills to a lesser extent, but obviously, you know, focuses primarily on strength. And then maybe combining this with the library and then combining this with the air filtration unit, we might actually be able to get max strength and endurance at a fairly decent pace this wipe. Fingers crossed. Now, as far as other hideout things are concerned, they haven't really said anything, but I'm also keeping my fingers crossed in the hopes that we are going to get other things in the hideout as well. I don't really know, maybe new types of crafting stations, maybe some systems in there will be kind of changed. I'm personally hoping that the Bitcoin farm is going to be addressed. And I'm also kind of hoping that the solar power is also changed this wipe. For the last couple of wipes, the only reason you'd ever buy solar is if you were absurdly rich and you just did it for the sake of it. Solar is absolutely not worth getting, like, ever. It is incredibly expensive. Like, it is a joke how expensive it is. And it takes a very, very, very long time for that money to come back to you. As far as, you know, your fuel usage, is it nice to have? Of course it's nice to have. But it is also a massive investment and a massive money sink. And then as far as the Bitcoin farm is concerned, it's also the same case to where you're factoring in the price of fuel, you're factoring in the price of the graphics cards. And when you kind of add all of that up at the end of the day, like, is it really worth building the max level Bitcoin farm to make, you know, X amount of money a day? Whereas you could just sell your graphics cards for, like, you know, at the start of a wipe, graphics cards go for like 400 to 700k depending. The math on that's kind of weird. I haven't been building it because I just don't see the point. The way I've been doing it is, if I find a graphics card in raid, I put it in my secure container. If I die and it loses its found in raid status, it goes into the Bitcoin farm. If I extract with it, I generally sell the graphics card because, you know, I don't really care too much about the Bitcoin farm. So I'm kind of hoping that those two systems kind of get looked at and maybe get changed. And I'm also hoping for some new systems within the hideout other than the gym. So I'm hoping we get the gym plus maybe something else, maybe something else as well. You never know. Also, other things, lads, server and performance increases. They have said a lot about doing a lot of optimization and performance increases and stuff for the game over the last year or so while they were working on streets and applying it to like other maps and stuff. So I'm really hoping that we're going to get a massive bump in performance, and not only like FPS performance, but like server performance as well. Less desync and stuff like that, but we're just going to have to wait and see how it goes. Also, potentially more players on all maps, maybe, since they were talking about how Streets of Tarkov is eventually going to have, you know, 30 players on it or whatever. Like, maybe over time we're also going to see player cap on other maps also get increased, which would be really, really sweet. And then also, of course, lads, we're going to be getting new quests for Streets of Tarkov as well. So that is also very exciting. I want to see what kind of quests we're going to have to do on there and who's going to give them to us. And hopefully they're going to be some kind of like end game ish with kind of high level rewards for doing street stuff. That would be really cool. And then one other thing as well, lads, interchange lighting overhaul, please. Can we have it this wipe, please? I'm begging you, Nikita, pretty please. It's just for me, please. I'd appreciate it, okay? A lot of other people that like Interchange would appreciate it too. So lads, that's all I got for you guys right now. Sorry, my throat's kind of acting up. I'm coughing and spluttering here a little bit, but that is what you guys can expect next wipe. That is probably only a little bit of the stuff that you can expect next wipe. Let me know, what are you excited for? What are you hoping to see? If you made it this far in this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, my dudes.